Hi there, Theories and Skills students. Dr. Brazier here. This is your Session 3 video announcement. Let's take a look at what's going on in Session 3 right here in your Brightspace course shell. So I'm going to click on Content and go down to Session 3. And let's take a look. This is talking briefly about what this session is about. So a couple things. Adlerian theory and therapy, also known as individual therapy, which is what Adler called his theory, and also observational skills. So your counseling skill this week that you're adding to last week's skill set is observation skills. So this says, we move on to observational skills. These skills will help you attend to both verbal and nonverbal behavior within a session, as well as the influence of culture on expression. This session will also focus on Adlerian theory and techniques, and will also examine the fit between various interventions in a client's presenting concerns. All right, so what are you reading and what are you viewing? You're reading Chapter 5, Adlerian Therapy, in your TAN book. You're reading in your Ivy and Zalaquette book, you're reading Chapter 4, Observation Skills. In your Corey textbook, you're reading Chapter 5, Adlerian Therapy. So 2 chapters on Adlerian, 1 chapter on observation skills. You're viewing 3 videos this week. A brief video, 5 minutes, 30 seconds, by Dr. Fidler introducing Adlerian or individual psychology. Another brief video by Dr. Fidler, 7 minutes and 25 seconds, outlining observational skills. Do not miss this video. He does a really beautiful job of succinctly talking about all the different types of observation skills and how a counselor needs to leverage these, not only to formulate hypotheses and things in your own mind, but also so that you can intervene well. By noticing things, by observing them, you can actually intervene appropriately. And then a longer video. Don't miss this little guy hanging out down here at the bottom. It is almost 2 hours learning about Adlerian therapy. Please watch this. Now, if you want to watch this while you're, multitasking, while you're, doing some task that doesn't take a lot of brain power, go for it. But please do watch this. It will help you grasp on a deeper level what Adlerian therapy is all about. You're also going to be watching the activity, the case of Stan. It's only going to take to watch the video and answer the questions 15 minutes tops, and this tells you how to do it. You're going to go to the MindTap link in the left-hand sidebar, select Student Access to MindTap, and you're going to find it under Session 3. Your FICIP for this week talks about, such a beautiful idea, talks about the story of Zacchaeus in Luke 19, 1 through 9. So it says, reflect on Jesus' observational skills in the way he related to Zacchaeus. So how did what Jesus observed influence and impact how he interacted with Zacchaeus? And then additionally, Adler's theory is focused on conscious choice and responsibility. So reflect on how the story of Zacchaeus, both in Jesus' interaction with him and in Zacchaeus' response to Jesus, reflects observational skills as well as Adlerian psychotherapy like principles. You've got a skill setter again here in Session 3. So you'll need to click on the skill setter link. Down here, it will open the link and take you into Skill Setter. Keep in mind, always with Skill Setter, 2 of the 3, if there's 3, sometimes there's 4, but usually there's 3. 2 of the 3 are practice, and then 1 is actually submitted for a grade. Please use these for practice. I have students right now, I'm teaching practicum, and I have students who say, Dr. Brazier, I just can't believe that it's gone by this fast. I don't feel ready. I don't feel like properly prepared. Maybe there should have been more role plays, these kinds of things. And I'm thinking, did you take advantage of every opportunity we gave you to practice these basic counseling skills? Because that is what you need the most as you begin your work with real clients. So please take advantage of these to utilize your skills. You're practicing them. In this case, your observational skills. Take a look. If you want to know how this is going to be graded, it's with the rubric that is shown to you here. did the response include an explicit reflection on the nonverbal behaviors? So it's not that remember, listening was last time, so you were listening for things. Now you're observing the nonverbals, but you need to explicitly reflect what you're observing nonverbally. And then also, did the response include a question or statement expressing the counselor's curiosity about the nonverbal behavior? So you reflect what you see, and then you ask a question. You become curious about it. Can you tell me what your hand or your eyes are trying to say? Can you help me understand what's hard about having eye contact with me right now? Okay, so it's a pairing, and a lot of times great counseling skills come in pairs, a reflection or a summary or a paraphrasing something, and then an open-ended question. That is the 1-2 punch of counseling that works beautifully, because the reflection builds rapport, ensures that you're on the same page with the client, shows the client that you're really present with them. And then the question takes the conversation further, often deeper. With a question like this, it would be much deeper, right? This would take from what the content of what the client is saying to what's going on internally with them as you reflect what you're seeing, what you're observing, and then getting curious and asking an open-ended question about it. Practice this 1-2 punch here in all three, but just know that for only one of these am I going to be grading you and giving you feedback. You also have for session 3 another one of those inventories. Keep in mind, you can take this inventory twice, once before you start reading about Adler at all, and then again at the end of the week, maybe as the very last thing that you do, and you can kind of look at your scores and see, did they change after you had read? But this is just a completion grade that you do this inventory. Keep in mind, please, too, I always say this, these inventories are not the best way for you to find your theoretical orientation, because the theory should fit with who you already are. And a lot of times these inventories are like, how much do I agree with this? Well, yeah, I agree with this, but it's not the primary focus that I tend to use, okay? I can agree with lots of things without making them the primary focus. So the best way to find your theory is to know who you already are, how you already see the world, and I can help you there. I've offered several times. I'll keep on offering in hopes that everybody takes advantage of this, because having your theory, there's nothing like having your theory as you move forward. It will help so much. So you can come to office hours and we can talk about it then, and I can help you find your theory. If you cannot attend office hours and you really, really want to know, have me help you find your theory, then please reach out to me via email, cbrazier@ccu.edu. And then last but not least, study practice questions. You'll click the link to go to the quiz. Remember, you can take the quiz multiple times and it'll automatically take the top score. All right. I'm wishing you all a wonderful week. I'm going to miss discussion. No more synchronous or asynchronous discussions until session 6, I believe. But that doesn't mean you can't come to office hours and we can't connect there. Please know I'm here for you. It's important to me that you know that. I do my best to respond as quickly as I can. Email's a great way to reach me. But just know that I'm here and I want to help if you need me. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.